All right. Hello, everybody. And today I'm going to play through Rise and Fall of Civilization with the Ruskies. And we're just going to start right here from the beginning. I'm going to get through all those turns. We're playing with a 600 AD start, so we won't have any kind of weird dudes around. And the first thing I'm going to do is change my government up. Hereditary rule, serfdom, because we got a lot of land organized. I'm not anything with religion yet because we don't have one, and I probably won't get one. I'm going to move him down one so we can get at that iron as well. So it won't be Moscow, but it'll be, it'll be like Moscow. It'll be Moscow light. So just get him down there. Okay, very good. Let me show you some of the victory conditions before we get going. Should be pretty easy, though. Colonize Siberia, 7 cities in Siberia before 1700. Apollo program by 1950, and then never lose a city by 1950. So not too tough, but let's not go ahead and say that too quickly because obviously things can be tough. We're going to probably have our issues with our good friends in the north. Good friends in the north, good friends in the west. We've got a lot of good friends. That's of course, one of the issues that we're going to run into. And let's go ahead and send him to explore a little bit. We've got some very good land in the Russian heartland here. That we're going to be able to make use of. But we're going to have to watch out for the Germans. The Germans are going to be there. There's Byzantines there. So that's going to be tricky dicky, of course. Byzantium. Of course, that will eventually be taken over by our good friends, the Turks, who are also good friends. And we'll probably go ahead and try to destroy them at a pretty early date. Go with the forge in the first place. We'll get free workers, so that's why. And let's go ahead and guess engineering first. Much like Russia in real life, we're going to tend to be backwards for quite a bit of time. But then we'll be on backwards for a bit, so it'll be nice. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have one city over here. I'm going to actually send this guy back a little bit and have him go towards Siberia. Found my first Siberian city. Why not? Because I think I was doing it before where I had like about 4 cities. But it was better to not have so many up front because I was leeching off. The cities were leeching off each other, which you don't want your cities to pretty much be siphoning off each other. Well, I don't know, maybe you do, but I had 2 pretty good cities when I could have had one like awesome city. I don't know how your logic works on that. My logic works in that fashion. Hopefully, my horseman will get the hell over here. I don't really want him to go westward. I know what's over there. The Germans are over there. Oh, good. The Germans have not taken the opportunity to colonize over here yet, over by Poland, which, as you can see right there, is some very rich farmland. I might go a little bit north. Guess I can make this a sea city. Yeah. This is good right here. And we'll still get access to that Pshera, if I'm saying that right, and I'm probably not saying it right. If I know me, I'm not saying it right. Of course, the Byzantines are always at war with everybody, so we'll have to be on the watch for that, unfortunately. Although I think they'll spend most of their time hassling the Arabs instead. There we go, the Holy Romans will give us holy moly problems. You can count on that. Byzantine scout as well. Yeah, the Byzantines, they're funny because they're like basically barbarians in this game. Well, I don't like the looks of that settler. He's probably going to settle down right there, which is fine. It's not actually too bad if he does, because there's still ample places for good cities here. No, he didn't. So I think I'm actually going to take it right up here, and that'll be the site of my city. So see, lots of food resources there. I guess I could have stayed one down. I got the horses, but that's okay. And, of course, we've got the Vikings, and the Vikings will be a source of never-ending problems. Well, I wouldn't say never-ending, but they'll be a source of problems. So anyway, this is pretty well done here. Actually, there's a site for a nice city right there for the Germans should they want it, and they do. I wonder if they get a message that says their citizens are rightfully asking. Rightfully my eye, is what I say. All right, well, let's just keep venturing out. I don't want to get too far. Yeah, this isn't a bad location here. Next to some iron, next to that. Next to some greenery that we can, what can we do with that greenery? We can irrigate it. I usually don't irrigate green. I usually, you know, build towns on green. But if this area is that dry, then we're definitely going to want to, you know, what I think this will do right here. And I'm already a little familiar with the land. But yeah, we're going to try to expand back towards Asia. Of course, in that situation, we'll have to contend with the Chinese. Probably still won't be around, at least not when the Mongolians come out. And definitely we have to compete with the Mongolians because the Mongolians, you know, they're a freaking issue. And they, you know, historically they were for the Russians, and of course for realsio, they can do that as well. We'll just have to see. Now, all our Byzantine problems will be gone once the Turks come along, but the Turks bring problems of their own, possibly more effective problems. Have to see. Once again, historically, the Russians have had their problems with the Turks, but then the Turks had a lot of problems with the Russians, and I would say most of the problems went one way because generally, after a time anyway, the Russians usually would beat the crap out of the Turks in wars and such. Take any more? No, okay. All right. So let's get these cities taken care of. Just want to get that forge done so we can start pumping out. We'll have to pump out a few units, fortify our borders a bit, because we'll have to watch out for the Germans. We'll have to watch out for the Byzantines. I mean, it's not going to be a situation where we're in a good neighborhood with friendly people. I mean, we'll expand eastward, of course. That's one of our main goals, but we'll have to do that as allowed. We have plenty of time. I've never had an issue doing that before in the game. Hopefully the Germans and the French will go at each other anyway. And I guess I could have made this a what's-his-name city, a port city, but I didn't. That might have been a stupid move, but yeah, I'm okay with it. I want to try to get all those resources. So anyway, I don't need a road there, and I'm going to take a break to build a couple of roads for Rajazan. I don't know how you'd say that in Russian. I'd have to see it written because they don't have a J, so yeah, maybe it's a Rayazan. I don't need your fish jerk. All right, so let's build a barracks real quick, and then we'll start pumping out some units. I don't want to start pumping out units. I'd rather, you know, what's his name? I'd rather do something else, which I can't put my finger on quite yet. But I'm not going to do that quite yet. I build a barracks here. I'd like to build some walls, but you know, you want to have that active defense. I want to have that active defense. It's no good to. Yeah, I would like to build a worker. That's the thing I would have liked to have built. All right, that's good for now. All right, screw it. Let's build a library for now. Until I can get some more access to resources out there. All right, build a road. All right, continue on, my children. The good thing is I think I can see pretty well if the Germans are trying to expand there. All right, so let's pump out a couple of spears here. We're going to need those spearmen. Yeah. And another one as well, please. Just in case, because the cataphracts, even though my guys won't stand a lot of a chance against the cataphracts. Oof, did that go German? No, it didn't. Yeah, because their color is, it's gray, so it's difficult to tell if they've actually have something under their control or not. Anyway, so let's get him up here. No, down there. Won't stand too much of a chance against a cataphract, but it'll do better than my swordsman would in any case. And good, we've got access to that wheat now. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Built that monument, so... All right, we'll give it a couple more turns here. I imagine we're eventually going to have to fight the Joymans, which is fine by me, I guess. Shitty city placement on my part, huh? We'll figure it out in a little bit. I'm not too worried about it. All right, give me another worker. The spearman up there. Yeah, we'll choppy a library, and then I think that'll take care of itself. I think, anyway. I hope so. If not, of course, that'll be a problem. All right. Goody gumdrops. Continue. All right, good. Good. So now we'll go ahead and do a little choppy chop. Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, hi, good to meet you. Pleased to meet you, young lady. Pleased as punch. Let's get into the horse archer. Not for fighting, but for be able to see what the hell's going on. And then please go ahead and chop this forest down so that we may build that library quickly and effectively. All right, good. Now we can get that cow and continue on. Yeah, I think war is almost inevitable given how shitty these borders are. Yeah, it's kind of my fault. I shouldn't have went so St. Petersburgy. I put myself in a real spot. But after I get engineering, then they'll be in a real spot too, so we'll see how that goes. Probably should build a couple of crossbowmen at the nearest opportunity. All right. Crossbowmen, please. And get the exploring, jerk. You guys are doing it. Wow. Well, this guy's exploring, but he's exploring all... Like, who the hell wants to start any towns up here? For Pete's sake. And, you know, the swamps, they are impassable in this game, so... So it kind of sucks. All right, well, at least I got that land back. Ah, there we go. That's nice. All right, good. All right, we got the forge here, and we can start holding our own defense-wise. So let's build ourselves a longbowman here. Why not? Let's take a look. I think it's everything behind that river counts as... Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and have him start on a forge, too. I'm really big on forges. I like forges just because they let you make stuff quicker. I mean, what could be better than that, right? I don't know. I'm sure some I'm doing wrong, and there's some dude who's an expert at this game is going to call me some kind of idiot for this, but that's okay. I'm not perfect at this. Luckily, this isn't too hard of a game to win, the Russians. They're in a pretty, gosh darn good position to bring home the big victory. There's a Byzantine territory right there. You can see there's iron there. There's the Caucasus Mountains. Yeah. It's funny. I guess I'm not at war with the Byzantine. I probably am, but I've not done anything to make this war a real issue yet. All right, I'm building their settler. We must keep our mind forever on our goal of winning the damn historical victory. But so far, things are going pretty swimmingly, I'd say. And we got our... What's his name? There's no religion there in the town yet. No, no, no. I don't want to declare war on the Byzantines. Not yet. And I don't really want to form a town in the Caucasus Mountains, because they are the Caucasus. I call them the Caucasus because that's how you say it in Farsi. Is the Kafkas. And so now I've been polluted with that way of saying it, which is probably closer to how you actually say it, since, it just is. No, I don't want to control the damn Incas. Better watch out. Better not cry. All right, so I got my route. No, I don't. Now I got to get my route. Okay, good. But yeah, I wouldn't attempt a serious attack on the Germans until such time as I had, what's his name's? Trebuchets. That would be the time when I would actually think I could be a serious threat to them. But before that, no way. Because longbowmen and catapults, it's not it's not a good trade. It's not a good trade-off. All right, excellent. And with him, we will send our crossbowman. And he's ready. And hopefully we'll find a suitable site for a city. That's a lot of S's there. Suitable site for us. No, that's a lot of S sounds. It's not a lot of S's. That was actually a lot of, S sounds. The last one was a C. But yes, we haven't found jack crap yet, though, because our beloved horseman is horsing around, if you ask me, as he hasn't found jack crap for useful city sites. But that's okay. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're really springing up there. He said we went through 4 turns there. Yeah, we're doomed to be backwards for quite a while, I'm afraid. There's not much that can be done about that. Hello, Netherlands. Good to see you. Of course, you have more tech than us, because it's kind of the way the game works, especially in the beginning stages here. Eventually, we'll be pretty well set. Okay, we got iron. Good. Another source iron, that is. I mean, it's not like we didn't have iron before. The Byzantines. That's funny. The Byzantines are like in between they're in-betweeners, you might say. They're in between a barbarian horde and an established power, but you can't conduct any diplomacy with them. I know anybody who's watching this knows this already. I mean, nobody is like, oh, the Mongols are coming around, so it could be problematic, of course, for us. Good, we got the barracks now. No, and since you got barracks, let's build the crossbowmen. What do you say? Yeah, we got to make sure our European territory is secure. We could probably found a city somewhere up here eventually, but we got to get on with this city foundage. Found a city. No, that'll never get that iron. Because eventually the Byzantines will collapse, of course. They're not going to be around forever. And I don't know if it counts as Siberia. So let's just move them out here for now. So we can find anything that's even like half good. Because that's the problem. Most of these cities out here are kind of crap. I mean, frankly, they're not very good cities. We have like 3 or 4 pretty good cities right here, in Europe. And then once you start getting out towards Asia, it gets a lot more rough. It's not so pretty anymore. Which is unfortunate, because that's where we have access to quite a bit of land. Wouldn't it be swell if it was all good? 'Twould be swell indeed. But whatever. Wow, Netherlands is off to a bad start. You see, they're already frowning. That's a terminology my wife and I use, frowning, for their, when they're unstable, because it looks like a frowny face. I didn't think I needed to explain that. Sorry. Hope that doesn't sound condescending. In any case, the hell else are we doing here? Okay, we're just working on our towns. Okay, this town is pretty much developed here. So let's go ahead and Send him to build a road out to whatever town we're going to found next. Of course, it's going to tank my economy, which, that's to be expected. Most of these victories require you to go out on a limb. Oh, wow. Lost contact with a bunch of people suddenly there. All right. Now let me make another unit here. Let me see if does anybody want to trade with me? You want to trade with me, Vikings? Man, you're so much smarter than me, you turds. Okay. How about you, Spain? Yeah, that's the thing. You'll end up being pretty backwards in this game. But General Winter helps. I don't know if you guys saw it. That's our special ability. Basically, everybody gets hurt when they're in your territory. I think this is looking pretty good up here, actually. I don't know why. Maybe I just feel that because I don't feel like it could get any crap here. I'm not sure. All right. Well, in any case, let us continue. I think everything over from here counts as Siberia. I'm going to take a look after I finish this part, which is about right now because we're at 21 minutes. So let's go ahead and fish. Hi. Now we're going to want to keep these guys on our good list. So it's best to trade them. Oh, you only give me 1 tech for that? Hey, you're cheap. I'm not trading that. So yeah, you want to stay in good with them. Eventually, of course, as I found the last time I played with the Russians, eventually you'll be way stronger than them and they'll be at your mercy and you go take their towns with impunity. But for now, you better watch your step with Genghis Khan. All right, well, that looks good for now. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.